All right, here we go. So the first questions we have for circuit calculations, um, again, so we are using Ohm's law. So V equals IR is the equation. Another way that some people might like to see it is VIR. Sometimes they have it like a triangle in physics and all that. And the idea with that one is if you are looking for something, if you're not feeling great with your algebra, or you just want to double check your algebra, you could use this triangle instead. And so let's say that I'm looking for current. Well, if I'm looking for current, I could cover my thumb, okay, which I can't do on this video, but I use my thumb to cover the I, and that means that I is equal to V over R. Okay, so that's another way. So you just use your thumb to cover what in the equation you want, and then it will show you how to get the other part. So if I covered the V here, and let's say so instead I covered the V, right, and I needed voltage. Well, voltage is current times resistance, which we already know from our equation up there. Okay, so we're going through here. Let's do the first one. We have 3.5 volts. We're given voltage, and we are given resistance. So we're just going to do current, what we're looking for, which I have down here already showing. I is equal to V over R. All right, so we're going to do 3.5 over 470 ohms. So we have 3.5 volts divided by 470 ohms, and we're going to get a 0.007446. We'll just do 745, and the units for current are going to be amps. There we go. Next one. I'll pick a new color here. All right, so now we have current and we have voltage and we need resistance. So again, we're going to cover it up. So we need resistance. So V over I is going to be R, okay? And we're going to do 3.5 again, divided by 15.5 microamps. And that's a very small number, okay? Micro is 10 to the negative 6. So what we can do is we can replace this. That's the same as writing times 10 to the negative 6. Or in your calculator, you could put it as E, which is going to be the two capital E's together on a TI, or the EXP button on a Casio, negative 6. Okay, so we're going to do 3.5 divided by 15.5 E, because I got a TI, negative 6. And I get my answer to be 225,806. Whoops, that's a 6. But I mean, that should be under rounding anyways. All right, so that is our resistance. So that's going to be O for ohms, or omega. So my R is that. All right, finally we have resistance and current. And in this case, we're going to multiply. So we have V equals IR, which we're going to be our I of 1.4. That's milli, which is 10 to the negative 3. So we have 1.4 E negative 3, or which is the same thing as times 10 to the negative 3, times 22 kilo or ohms, which is going to be 22,000 ohms. So that'll be 22 E3. Okay, again, stands for times 10 to the 3. So I could have written that as 22 times 10 to the third, which is the same thing as the 22 kilo ohms. All right, so anyways, we got 1.4 times 10 to the negative 3 multiplied by 22 times 10 to the 3. And what do we get? We get our new voltage is going to be 30.8 volts. There you go.